Okay, in this video I'm going to go through placing a door. You could also use the similar approach to placing windows, which I covered how to draw your own windows, but you can get windows out of SketchUp Warehouse. So the same procedure would work for both of them. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 3D. I could draw my own door and extrude it, but I'm going to try to find one up on SketchUp here. So let's go to the 3D Warehouse. And I'm going to do a new search. I already did a little bit of searching here. So the kind of commercial doors we're looking at are called storefront doors. And I'd already searched with my filter to see if SketchUp had any in there, and they didn't. So what I'm going to do now is sort by likes or popularity, because I figure if people take the trouble to like them or they use them a lot, they're good. Now, the thing I want to look at is, first off, what kind of door goes with my design, and then second off, how many kilobytes are there, and then how much polygons. If they look about the same, just to keep our model realistic, it's low polygon and low kilobytes is good, just keeps your model small. Some of these get really, big and a lot of polygons. Now on a slow computer, they would slow it down. Now we're using gaming computers in the classroom and probably nothing's going to slow them down too much until we get really wacky with it. So anyway, I'm going to look at this one here. And so I can look at it in 3D if I want. Um, what I want to know here is that if it's in inches, because that's what I'm working in inches, I want to have inches. So let's go ahead and download this one. Now, depending on how they're having it pasting and cutting through items, it might not actually cut holes in your walls. It's probably rare if it's going to do that. So I'm going to have to rotate this and then cut a hole in the wall. I'm going to use this as a template to kind of cut my hole in the wall. So if you're in a commercial building, the doors swing out, so the pull side handles, which is this side, has got to be out. So the first thing I'm going to do is rotate this thing. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. So I just type in 90. So now it's at least facing the right way. Then I'm going to move it and I'm going to pick it right in the middle for now, just so I can cut my. So now I've got it where it's cutting through my wall, but you'll notice I can't see through the glass. So what I need to do is I need to draw around it. So I'm going to use that as my guide, and I'm going to go to the, I should say the intersection here, and I'm going to get to that intersection. And since I'm using the midpoint of the group, this should all be fairly well snipped through here. Now you'll notice that I can't easily select that because it's like the door is hiding it. So I'll show you a trick to get rid of that. I'm just going to, since that door is highlighted, I'm going to hide it. And the reason it's showing up is I've actually down here in my display, I've got show hidden elements. Now, if I didn't have that, it would be like totally gone. So anyway, now that it's hidden, I can go in and delete that part of the wall. And now I can come in here and unhide it and make it back to what it was before. So you can see here now, they're using a different color glass than mine. So if I'm using the blue glass and they're using the gray glass, probably should make all our glasses the same. So I'm going to go here and edit this component. I'm going to edit that component. I'm going to edit that. So they've got nested components, right? So they made a component with the doors and the frame, then one with the doors. I want to get down until I can actually find the piece of glass. And it looks like it's grouped, so I'm going to edit that group. And now I'm going to go up to my materials here. And so that's probably the one in the model. I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to paint it on both sides. And I'm going to close the group. And I'm going to close component. I'm right clicking to do this. I'm going to compose the component again. And I keep closing until I get out of it. Now let's get back into where I was. So see, I've changed the color of the glass now so it matches the other glass in my building. Okay, I hope this helps.